Daddy's home. Daddy's home to stay. It wasn't on Sunday. It wasn't on Tuesday.
Got a great show for you. We're going to over here in Penns Grove, and I want to introduce to you Mike DePalo. I'm in one of the nicest Italian restaurants I've ever seen in my entire life. You have captured Italy to the essence in here. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
We're going to talk a two-part if we can tonight, because we've got the nightlife that takes place. The guys are setting up right now. Mark Stevens is going to get up there and perform here in a little bit. Got a big crowd expected in the lounge area, if you would. But let's go to the restaurant side of it. I mean, food. Let's talk about menu. What do you talk about specials? It's all special.
Well, we use the best of everything. We use the finest meats, certified Angus beef. We use the fish we get every morning from the fish markets in Philadelphia. We pick it up every morning. The produce, our pasta comes from Italy, the olive oils, the cheeses. Everything we use is the best.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, I want to remind everybody, this is, when you say the best, because your family, this is not just a thing that just popped up. The restaurant's been going for about 7 years, but your family had a deli on this corner for many, many years.
Yes, my mom and dad opened up a deli in 1970, and they had a deli for about 30 years. And then we did a little expansion and put some tables and chairs. We thought, have a few people come in and eat. And it turned out that we were so busy we couldn't come out of the kitchen. We couldn't swing the doors open. And we kept expanding and just making the deli a little smaller until we just said, you know what, let's just make it a restaurant. And that's what we did.
And what a restaurant it is. I'm telling you, you've done a magnificent job. We're going to look around at some of the dishes and everything that you got on there. But then you come over on this side of it, and the nightlife here is spectacular. I mean, now this is something, is this a Friday, Saturday night, or do you guys,
yes. We have Friday and Saturday. We bring in different bands, and they're all good bands. And we have, I guess, they play 70s and 80s, 90s, and today's hits. And it's about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Friday and Saturday. Wednesday nights we have a live radio show that we broadcast out of here. It's a local station that does oldies. So we keep it pretty alive in here.
I'm telling you, folks, it's worth the drive. It's right across the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Take 295 is the easiest way I can tell them till you get to 48 Penns Grove exit. Get off there, just stay straight. Make a left when you get off there on 48, and just stay straight down, and you're going to hit Broad Street. Make a left, and you're on the right-hand side. And I'm telling you, it's a spectacular place. The food is superb. I mean, everything's great. It's definitely worth the drive across. But I'm going to let the guys, do the music. We're going to look around the restaurant and show the folks what it's all about here.
Okay, Tim, let's go.
My good buddy, of course, you guys recognize him from the DePalo's. Mark Stevens, how are you?
Good, Tim. How you doing? Glad you came out tonight to rock and roll.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, but you've sat down with dinner. I mean, I just got through eating one of the best dinners. I believe it's the best steak I've had in probably 20 years. I mean, unbelievable food over here. DePalo's, I mean, it doesn't get any better.
It doesn't, and I've been hanging out over here, not only performing with my good friends, Michael DePalo, his son, little Mikey. They're like a family, and they just love putting out a great dish. A lot of people from Delaware come over here all the time.
Well, what I was amazed with is, first of all, you got to get him here a certain time of year, but he's got his own brand of wine, homemade wine with his own bottle, and he's out. He just gave me the last bottle, and it was superb. But that comes throughout different times of the year. And then when they give you the food, the amount of quantity of food, it's unbelievable. I mean, I got this, ordered a steak. Here come mashed potatoes, asparagus, a side of pasta, salads. I mean, it just. I looked at the girl. I said, "Is it going to stop?" It doesn't.
You look good, Tim. You look good.
Well, I can promise you, nobody comes over here and leaves without a bag in their hands. I mean, you can't do it all.
Absolutely not. And that's the way it's always been here. And then one day he said, come on over and can I get you to entice you to perform over here? And I went, well, my partner and I, as you know, are the Dovells, and we work all over the world. But I always wanted to just hang out and play guitar and do a little rock and roll. So everybody here knows that I'm one of the Dovells, but we don't do Dovells music. We just have a great time rock
and roll music. And I mean, what a great band and everything. I mean, sleepless nights as we call them. These guys look like they haven't been asleep for a few nights, but it's a great rock and roll band, and you're here periodically throughout the month. On Thursday night, Saturday nights, you just got to figure out and call over here. Main thing is I'm going to tell you, if you're going to come over here on Friday or Saturday night, definitely call and make a reservation, because if you don't, you're not going to get in. They turn these tables over, and I guarantee you, in this house right now, there's 200 people sitting down having meals. I mean, it's just phenomenal, the amount of people that come, because of the quality of food.
Yeah, the food is phenomenal, and I'm here the second Saturday of every month, and the fourth Thursday. I know that's confusing. Unless we're out as the Dovells, and then I'll get somebody to come in. But the second Saturday and the fourth Thursday, that's where I'll be, right here at DePalo's.
Yeah, so speaking of it, Mark Stevens.